Hello and welcome. My name is Portia, and in today's Tai Chi class, we're going to be working on using circular movements to help stir up stuck energy and tightness. We're going to do this by using the breath and the flow of movement. All you need is a sturdy chair, and you can wear socks with grips on the bottom as I am, or you can be barefoot or wear shoes if you need the support. We'll begin by taking a seat on the chair. Place your back up against the back of the chair. Feel how it holds your whole torso upright. Bring your hands to your lap. And let's begin by rolling the shoulders. You can now also start with noticing your breath. And as much as possible, we will be bringing the breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, like this. Two more. Really focused on the roll of the shoulders and starting to get rid of that stickiness in the shoulder blades as they roll and move along your rib cage. Now from here, take the arms to the sides, turn your thumbs outward, and feel your back against the back of the chair. As you hinge at your hips, bring your arms forward and then back. And we'll keep the breath moving in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keeping your head in line with the rest of the spine and your back. 4 more times. This movement also will bring awareness to where your sit bones are. Those are those bones that we're sitting on. Last time, we'll go one more time here, forward and back. Now, with your back against the chair, reach the arms up and just make a little circle around. With our back against the chair, you might be able to feel your shoulder blades making a circular motion as the arms lift up and move out and come back down again. This is helpful and useful information for us to just find an upright posture and to start to bring the head back over the shoulders. And 2 more times. And now take your hands to the chair. I'm going to move forward. So if you'd like to join me, come forward on your seat. And then slide the feet so that they're back under each knee. And now we practice this upright seated position. We'll do the same thing with those shoulder rolls and the arm circles. We don't have the chair back now to feel that motion, but hopefully you still feel upright, and you can find that those muscles around the front of your trunk, around your spine, they work to hold us up tall. 3 more. And now add the hinge. We'll go for 4, just like this. Just feeling this motion. The arms are going to stay low. 2 more times. And if you feel like you're slumping, then move yourself back against the back of the chair. And you can use that as a reminder of where your upright posture is as you're seated. Now let's move into our first sequence. Take your right arm up, open out, and then circle around. Keep in that same circular motion, allowing the palm to be slightly facing up. Now go the other direction. Start going behind the body and then around to the front. 3 more times in this direction. Then we'll do the same thing, going forward first with the left arm and then back and around. 3 more times. It's very likely that one side will feel just a little different than the other, and that's perfectly okay. Going the other direction with your left arm, back, up and around. 3 more times. 1 more. And now let's go back to the right. And as the right arm comes down to your side, begin with the left. Going back to the right again, circling forward and around. And now the left. 2 more sets in this direction. A little bit like helicopter blades going in opposite directions. Now take the right arm back and around and to the front. And now the left. Back to the right. And now the left. 2 more sets. And then 1 more. Now we'll go back to the front. And as the right arm starts to get, I'm going to move a little slower now. So as it starts to come about shoulder height and towards the back, I'm going to begin to lift the left one. And then we'll continue this circular pattern, very much like helicopter blades. Yet we're moving really slow to focus on each part of the circle of the arm, how it affects our posture. Remembering that at any time you can move the back and your sit bones back towards the chair back. Be sure to breathe. You can breathe at your own pace. It should feel very fluid and easy. Intuitive. 2 more sets. We've got right and left, and 1 more on the right, and then the left. Now allow both arms to hang. Taking the right arm back up and around again as it gets to about shoulder height, begin to move the left. And now we do this circular pattern, but it's the other direction. Moving slowly. And this might feel extremely similar, just in the opposite direction, or it might feel a little less easy, or it might feel easier. And that just depends on the tightness in your muscles and the joints. We'll do 3 more sets. One more set. Now, 1 set in each direction. We'll start seated tall. Find your upright posture. Feel your sit bones somewhat light on the chair by maybe pressing gently down through the feet and lifting your head up towards the ceiling. Begin moving the right arm. And now the left. Do 1 more set. Let the right arm hang as the left one finishes, and then go the other direction. Start to move your left arm. And easy does it, slow and controlled. One more set. And as you allow the right arm to hang, the left arm joins. And we'll do one in each direction before we rest, and then go the other direction. Gets a little confusing, I know. Keeps you on your toes. And let's do again. Right arm forward, now the left. And now the left arm back. We'll do 2 more sets in each direction. Right, left, rest, right, left, rest, and then up and around, back and around. One more round. And back. That's a little confusing, I know, but it's a great one to really allow the body a little bit more freedom and kind of ties up your mind, if you will. Now we'll move on to our next sequence. You're going to take your feet a little wider than where they were, so wider than your own hips. Rest the heels down so they're under each knee. And we'll go back to, let's actually take the hands to the tops of the thighs. Circle around to the right, no higher than shoulders, and then continue. It's almost more of an oval shape. 2 more in this direction. And now gently rest the hands on the thighs. Sit tall. And we'll do the same thing to the left now. No higher than the shoulders. 3 more times around in this left circular pattern. Imagine the air swirling around your body in this circular pattern, as well as inside with your breath. Rest the hands. Now take the hands to the sides. Let's get the lower half going. Do a little turn to the right, picking up your left heel, feeling your left knee go down below the hip. Come back to center. Now the left, lifting your right heel. Back to the center. One more time to each side. Feeling that gentle swivel. I'm using my hands to mimic what the pelvis and the hips are doing. Now, we're going to stay going to the right and back to the center position. Start with the hands here. Circle the arms and rotate into this little 90-90 lunge, and then right back. 3 more times to the right. Getting the whole body to move in unison in one direction. Now rest for a moment here. Let's try the same thing to the left. Circle the arms up and around as you rotate to the left. Back to center. 3 more times. Now your feet will kind of walk out to either side, so they'll get pretty wide, and that's not a bad thing. Actually, the more width we have, this allows you a little more motion, and we can get the knee underneath this hip joint. So let's give that a go. Take the hands to the thighs, take your feet a little bit wider, sit really tall, and now we'll start to the right. Slow circle. Maybe the hands come up a little higher than the shoulders. We'll do one more time to the right. Now we'll go to the left 2 times. And again. Now let's repeat to the right. And now go right to the left. Yeah. And we'll continue the circle 2 more times with the start of the circle to the right and finishing to the left. 1 more time. Come back to center, and now to the left, the same thing. We start the circle to the left, up and around to the right, and we continue for 3 more continuous circles. One more time. Finish back in the center. Let's try 2 circles to each direction. Begin to the right, breathing in, out. 1 more. Now left twice. One more time. And come back to center. Now let's bring the feet back to a narrow position and pull your heels back just a little bit past the knees, so behind the knees. This is because we're going to come to a stand. And if your back is still against the chair back, that's fine too. You might not come to a full stand, or maybe you will, but you'll always have the back of the chair there as a safety net, if you will. Now, let's take the arms up and out to the side. Start to hinge from the hips, breathing in and out. Keep your whole torso straight with the head following the line of the spine. One more time. Now we're going to add just a little half lift. Breathe in and sit with the exhale. 3 more, just like that. This is a great way to challenge your leg strength and to get the action of the muscles working in your legs, even in your feet, and then of course your torso. Now let's rise all the way up to a stand. And take a seat. It should feel really good in the front of the hips when you stand up. That full height. And then down. Let's do 4 more. slow and controlled. Can be hard, I know. It's a good challenge though. A good reminder of the muscles that we use every day. One more time, nice and easy. And then take a seat. Now let's go back and put all three of these moves together. Right arm will come up. Now the left. One more set in the forward direction. Rest the right arm and then the left. And then begin moving to the back. One more set. Circle to the right with your 90-90 lunge. Let the legs stay wide. One more time to the right. Come back to center for a brief hold. Reset and go left. 2 times. It's okay if you get a little confused. I know I do sometimes too. And now bringing the feet back in, we'll come up to a stand or even partial if you prefer. We'll do that 3 more times. A nice easy rise up, and then a nice easy and controlled sit down. Back to the beginning. Right arm and then the left. One more set. And then we go back, right arm and left. And one more set. Feels good when we get everything moving together. Arms can go wide. We'll circle to the right, left, and again. Settle in the center before we go left, and 2 circles to the left. Bringing the legs towards the center, heels underneath. Rise up with your stand. And then sit. Easy does it 3 more times. That strength is really important for our activities that we do every single day. One more time. Right back to the beginning with your right arm coming forward and around. Now the left. Slowing it down just a little bit more to really take in each moment in time and space. Right arm back and left. Allow the legs to go wide as the left hand comes back, and then circle to the right. And again. Pause in the middle. Now left. Bring the feet back in, rise to a stand, and then gently sit back down. 3 more. The hinge of your trunk and torso with the arms lifting helps to give us that strength. One more time. To stand and sit with ease and grace. One more round. Right circle, left. Circling back and left. A continuous flow, just like the breath. Feet go wide, circling right 2 times with a little lunge. Now left. And then stand. Rise up and sit back down. 2 more, just like that. Stronger and more confident, easing out the stiffness and tightness in our muscles and joints. And then settle, hands on the thighs, broaden the smile across the collarbone. Sitting tall. Let the arms come by your sides. And then take a big breath in, sinking the chi right to your thighs. And then out. Making big circles. Gathering in the air, the energy, and the breath from the space around your body. Easy does it. Breath in and breath out. Two more, slow and controlled. Resting the hands on the thighs. Continue the breath, sitting tall. Allowing the breath and the movement that we've just done to really resonate and reverberate through your entire body. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to moving with you again soon.